finished up here at the Potomac River. I'm actually getting ready to hit the road here in just a few minutes and head up to New York. We ended up okay here. It was an okay week. It was a good week. Let me rephrase that. It was a good week. I didn't make the cut. Barely missed the cut. I finished 54th. But it was a good week. We did what we needed to do as far as maintaining our place in the points. Looking toward that title event, and we still ended up getting a decent check here. So all in all, it was a good week. It was a lot of fun. We caught a lot of fish. I really caught fish on maybe four different baits. Two patterns. I was fishing grass, and everybody pretty much here is either going to fish grass or hard cover. And I kind of chose to do a little bit of both. I was fishing grass in the morning, offshore grass, and I was throwing a bladed swim jig with a Berkeley Power Bait Power Swimmer, 3.8 Power Swimmer. And I was doing this for the first few hours. When we blasted off each day, the tide was low, almost right at dead low tide, or just a little bit shy of it. So I was giving that offshore grass a few hours, and in hopes trying to catch a good fish. I was hoping to try to catch a good fish or two in the morning. As the tide came up, then I had a shallow pattern that I felt like I could catch more numbers, and still had an opportunity to catch bigger fish doing that as well. And that's when I would move up after the tide maybe made it in halfway or so. I was moving up shallow, fishing clear water on the inside edges of the grass up against the bank with a floating worm, which is not something I've really ever thrown at the Potomac River very much. But I caught some good key fish on it this week. It's just a Berkeley Power Bait bottom hopper, a methylate. This setup I use with a wacky worm also, and I was kind of just bouncing back and forth between this and the wacky worm. And one day they liked this one better. The next day they tended to like the wacky worm a little bit better. But it was just actually the same bait that I threw just last week at Chickamauga. This is the Berkeley Power. This is the night crawler, the Power Bait night crawler in the natural color. Same exact. I never even had it untied from the last tournament. And I picked it up here and caught one on it right off the bat, so I just kind of rolled with that. Same rod and everything. It was on my level 7-foot medium, level 7-foot medium with the Berkeley Abu Garcia Revo Premier 10-pound Gamma braid, 10-pound Gamma fluorocarbon leader. And I didn't mention I did have another one here too. When I was fishing offshore grass, I was using that bladed swim jig and also this little Fritz size. This is the new small one. This is the 5 Junior, and I caught my biggest fish of the week on that little Fritz side, the number 5 Junior, and I had this paired up with one of my 6.8 medium. This is the level 6.8 medium with the MGX, Abu Garcia Revo MGX, 10-pound Gamma fluorocarbon. It's a really good setup through that small crankbait, but like I said, it was fun. I was really, the shallow part is what was fun to me because I got to see those bites, and so I was just trying to catch some fish in the morning. Wasn't necessarily concerned about catching a limit early. I just wanted to try to catch a couple good ones, and I was able to get one good fish, a 3-pounder each morning, and that that kind of made the difference after I would move in shallow and start catching those 2 pluses. But that's what worked for me this week. And like I said, about to head out here in just a few minutes to head to Messina to get ready for the Bass Pro Tour on the St. Lawrence River. Never been there, so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to catching some smallmouth. Maybe it'll be a little bit cooler up there, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it was a good week for us here. Accomplished what we needed to. Just missed the cut, but man, it was a lot of fun, and looking forward to the next one.